What is up, everybody? I hope you're all having the best day of your entire freaking life. College football is back. You already know what the deal is. I'm pumped. Auburn got the dub this weekend, of course. I mean, we only played Mercer, but you know what it is. I'm excited. I got something to look forward to on the weekends nowadays. Let's do it. So, welcome back to another episode of the Fitness Beginner Podcast. Today, what I want to talk to y'all about is the biggest lesson or life lesson that fitness has taught me, what I've learned in my fitness journey, and how I can implement that into my daily life, into my daily routine. This is just one of very many that I've learned. We're gonna go over a couple other ones I learned too, but I'm gonna save the main one for the end. Before we do that, I just want to get into a few little like general life lessons that you can learn through fitness that pretty much everybody will learn if you get started and stick to it. Yeah, so one thing that fitness can teach you, develop good habits. Just get in the routine and going to the gym, or if you don't go to the gym, just working out every day at home or whatever that looks like for you. However you get your exercise in, if you do yoga, just get into that routine, implement it into your daily routine and create a habit of actually going and actually doing it. This is going to be good for not just for your health goals, but it's gonna be good for everything. It's gonna be good for your career. It's gonna be good for your relationships. You got to create healthy habits, and those healthy habits over time will set you up for success and whatever it is that you're trying to do. Number two, it'll teach you how to do things in moderation. If we're being realistic, you can't eat healthy 365 days a year. It's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna eat healthy every single day, and if you do, you're just a different breed. And I wish I I wish I could do that. But like you're not gonna do it every day. Like you're not gonna be that consistent. You just need to be more consistent than not. So it's gonna teach you how to do things in moderation. Just like you wouldn't want to work out 7 days a week. You only want to work out in moderation. You gotta give your body rest. It's gonna teach you how to eat your sweets in moderation. It's gonna teach you how to work out in moderation. So it's just gonna be good little life lessons it's gonna teach you. Number three, this is a big one for me. This is one of the most important ones to me is consistency is key. You got to learn consistency. You can't just be skipping days in the gym. Once you create that habit though, the consistency part is going to be a lot easier because if it's a habit, you're just going to do it. You're not going to make an excuse. You're going to actually go and do it. It's just part of your daily routine. You got to get it done. So be consistent. That don't go with just your workouts. That goes with your nutrition as well. That goes with showing up in your relationships in your life. That goes with showing up to work every day. If you're in school, it means showing up to school, doing your homework, studying. Like just be consistent. If you're consistent, more times than not, you're going to be successful. Number four, prioritize your life. Take a step back, reassess what's important to you. Fitness is a part of your life because you understand that health is important. You need health in order to live, in order to survive, in order to improve the quality of your life. Everybody's gonna get busy. Everybody's gonna have deadlines. Everybody gets stressed, things like that. But you gotta prioritize your life first. However demanding your professional or personal life is or becomes, you should always have a way to prioritize what truly matters, and that's your own self. Number five, this is also a big one that it took me forever to learn this. And I really wish I would have learned this earlier in my fitness journey. But now that I know it, it's helped me out tremendously. Quality over quantity. For example, if we're working out, you want to do quality reps over just doing a bunch of reps that you're just halfway doing or not doing with good form. Like if you do 5 really good reps that are challenging with great technique, those 5 reps are going to help you a lot more than if you did 20 reps of just you were just in there repping it out and doing whatever. So quality over quantity. That also goes with how many times you work out a week. That was my problem. When I first started out, I used to work out like twice a day. I would work out in high school and weight training, and then I go to the gym after and work out again. I thought I was making gains, but really I was just hurting myself. I was setting myself back more than what I should have. Put in the reps, quality reps. Don't just be in there doing a whole bunch of stuff for no reason. Next, Care for yourself first. Put yourself first. Don't be looking out for others. You got to take care of yourself first. Focusing on your health, prioritizing your nutrition. This is taking care of yourself first. So once you take care of yourself, now you're more capable of taking care of other people, taking care of your friends, taking care of your family because you did something for yourself. If you're just looking out for everybody else all the time, then eventually you're not gonna be able to do that forever. Like, because you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta be physically, mentally, and spiritually stable if you want to be able to help others. And that starts with yourself. So get yourself right first, and then you'll be able to kind of take care of others. Next, for every action, there is a consequence. So if you're gonna go in there and you're gonna try to do a one rep max, just know there's a consequence to that one rep max. Yeah, you may hit it and you may be excited about it, maybe you pumped up, but you probably gonna be hurting the next day. You're gonna be sore. Like training, it takes dedication. You need commitment and sacrifice. And this is not just fitness that this has taught me. Like for every action in life, there's gonna be a consequence. So always double think what you're about to do. Like if you're about to make a big decision, take a step back, take a deep breath, rethink the whole thing over, be like, all right, what's the consequence of this action that I'm about to take? What's going to happen to me? That's going to be good for your career. It's going to be good for your relationships. And it's also very important in fitness as well. Number 8, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. In other words, if you don't have like a strategy, or if you don't have a goal or something, or if you don't have a schedule written out, like you're setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. If you want to achieve something, then you need to understand the steps and the processes in order to get there. After you understand how each step is important, then this will help you better execute whatever it is you're trying to execute. Just get a better understanding of what it takes to get somewhere, kind of get a little game plan about it, and then go about doing it. Don't just hop right into it blind. I know some people tell you just hop in there and get it, but you need to at least have an understanding and kind of plan out what you're trying to do. Next, number 9, you want to be open minded. So in fitness, being open minded is very important because there's always new studies coming out. There's new nutrition studies coming out. There's new exercises coming out. Health related diseases are coming out. Like, there's all kinds of new stuff coming out. So you gotta be willing to adapt and kind of switch up your training, switch up your nutrition, things like that. So this is gonna be important in your life as well. You need to be open minded. You need to understand where other people are coming from because you're not going to agree with everybody. Period. Like other people are going to have different opinions about things, and you don't need to be so closed minded and just think your way is the right way and everybody else is wrong. Because yeah, it may be the case, but most of the time it's probably not. So have an open mind, understand where other people are coming from, and this is going to get you a lot further in life. And it may even change your opinion about some things. So you never know. All right, number 10, focus on the travel, not the destination. This means focus on like the journey and you will get to your destination. Yeah, you need to set goals. You kind of want to know where you're trying to go, but then you need to set your focus on the each individual step that'll get you to that destination, that'll get you to that end goal. So in order to like enjoy your journey, in order to enjoy life, you can't just focus on the destination of where you're trying to get. You got to enjoy the present. You got to enjoy the time that you're in right now. You got to enjoy like the battle, the mindset, the grind to get there. You got to enjoy that. So focus on that and you'll get to that end destination. So those are just a few lessons that normally everybody learns. A couple of other ones that I've learned personally. So the quality over quantity, that was a big one for me. Yeah. So another thing is you don't have to be an expert to get started. Like, you don't have to know everything about fitness or everything about nutrition to get started. This goes with anything in life. Like, if you say, for example, when you started a sport when you were a little kid, you didn't know how to play that sport. You just started, you got in, you put in the reps, and you learned how to do it. Same thing with fitness. You don't have to know how to do a perfect squat or a perfect deadlift, or you don't have to know what the macronutrients are in a chicken breast before you can eat healthy. Like, you don't have to know this. Just get in there and start doing it, and you'll learn this as you go. Put in the reps, learn from your failures, and get better and improve on those over time. You don't have to be an expert. A big one thing that I've learned from fitness is self confidence. This is something I struggled with a little bit when I was younger. I was always a very skinny little kid. When I first started working out, I weighed like 115 pounds. I was a little skinny thing. I was a freshman in high school. I was always real skinny, pale, freckly dude, you know. So what I do, I got in the gym and I got jacked. It built a little confidence. You put on some muscle, you're gonna build a little confidence as well. Or if you lose some weight, if you can buckle your belt one notch down, you're gonna feel good about yourself. It's gonna build a little self confidence. So it's always good to have, not only in your fitness journey but in life as well. A big one that I've learned, especially I've learned this a lot recently though, because I've been doing all the kind of content stuff lately. I've been making videos and stuff. Is not caring what other people think about me. This is a big one because at first, this is what held me back from so long from actually like making videos and stuff. Because I've always wanted to do this kind of. I've just always been scared to actually take that step of doing it. Like I love YouTube. I'm big on YouTube. I love YouTube, and I want to get on YouTube eventually. So I've always wanted to make videos, but I kind of been doing the reels and TikToks for now. Eventually, I'll get on YouTube one day. I'm gonna get there. But this was a big one because I always, if you have a camera in the gym, everybody's looking at you and you stand out. So it kind of bothered me at first, but after you do it for a while, I just kind of got used to it. And if you work out in there, like most of the time, it's the same people in there, and they see you doing it all the time, so they don't even think twice no more. They just look at me and then they keep going about their workout. So not caring what other people think. Oh, a big one on this. Just tell yourself this: if you worried about what other people think about you, tell yourself this, or ask yourself this: do those people pay your bills? No, they don't. So who cares what they think? Who cares about their opinion? They ain't paying your bills. They ain't your mama. They ain't your dad. Who cares? Do what you want to do. Do what you got to do. This will take you a long way in life. You'll be a lot less intimidated by others. Because really, at the end of the day, nobody's opinion really matters except for your own. And then next, this was also something that I did a lot when I first started out is you got to start somewhere. You can't compare your journey to somebody else's journey. As I mentioned, I was a real skinny kid. I would always compare myself to the big swole jack guys in the gym. I'm like, why can't I be like that? Why can't I get to their level? Well, what I didn't realize is they had been in the gym for 10 years working out, and I just started. You can't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. That's a good quote. I said that in one of my recent podcasts, but I like that a lot. If somebody else is on chapter 10 and you're on chapter 1, you're not on the same level. You can't compare yourself to that person. You will get to chapter 10 one chapter at a time. You just got to keep pushing, keep going, and you'll get there. All right. So the one and the main thing that fitness has taught me through my fitness journey, and it's probably the main thing that's the most important, has impacted me the most in life, is it has taught me how to be self-disciplined. So discipline can kind of mean a lot of things. The technical definition of discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. That's kind of like discipline, like you would discipline your kid or something like that. As far as the discipline that I'm talking about is having like self discipline, like holding yourself accountable. So my kind of definition of this of self discipline would be, yeah, like holding yourself accountable, doing what you got to do no matter what, not making excuses, doing it on your like if you had a bad day at work, or if you're feeling tired, if you're sick, or not sick, you shouldn't go to the gym if you're sick, but if you're sore, pushing through and doing it anyways. Like don't make excuses. You have that workout scheduled for your day, you need to go. Don't make no excuses. That's self-discipline, holding yourself accountable mainly. So discipline is going to provide you with rules to live your life efficiently and effectively. If you can create self-discipline, you'll create freedom and happiness. It gives you the ability to do what you want because you know you can learn how to achieve any dream that you set your mind to. If you're disciplined, you'll stick to it no matter what. It teaches you how to control your thoughts, and it's going to teach you how to be happy in any situation, to visualize positive emotions and trigger optimistic mood. So that's kind of the main thing that fitness has taught me, is how to be self-disciplined. A few steps that will help you like teach you how to become self-disciplined is first, you want to know where you struggle. Figure out your pain points, figure out your weak spots. Know where you're struggling, know where you're lacking, know why you haven't been succeeding. Like think about this. Say, "Oh, okay, I may be lacking in this certain area and this is where I need to improve. I need to step it up a little." And then next, you want to know how to succeed. So whatever that area that you're struggling in is, you need to actually understand and know what it is being successful looks like. Either research it, depending on what it is, research it, or because success looks different to most people. For a fitness example, for one person, that success may be bench pressing 135, but for another person, it may be bench pressing 225. It's a whole lot different. So know where your level of success is and what you need to succeed. And then this way we can kind of build on that. We can strive to achieve to get there. Next, you want to identify and write down clear goals. So identify your goal. This kind of goes back to knowing how to succeed. Write down whatever goal it is you're trying to do. There's a statistic saying that you're 42, I think you're 42% more likely to achieve a goal if you actually write it down. Because when you write it down, it makes your brain think about it and visualize it. So your brain can't really distinct between visualizations and like actual real life. So if you just kind of think about it, your brain will think that happened to you. That goes to the next point. Visualize your outcome. Think about it in your head. Say if you want to run a marathon in a certain amount of time, visualize that in your head. Like repeat it to yourself. Think about it. Like implement this into your head every day. Manifest it. That's what I'm looking for. You can manifest things in your mind. You just got to tell yourself you're going to do it and think about achieving it. Next, don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for it to feel right because you're never going to feel ready. You're not going to feel ready. You've probably been saying for a year now that you're going to get in the gym and lose 10, 15 pounds, but you want to wait until you get a little more free time during the week, or you want to wait until the new year, or you want to wait until you get married or something like that. Don't wait. Do it now. Quit waiting, because if you keep waiting, you're just procrastinating. You're never going to actually do it. You're going to keep putting it off. You're going to keep finding other excuses, and you're more than likely not going to go through with it. So just take messy action and get in there and start doing it. Next, start small. Start small. Don't try to get in the gym and lose 100 pounds. That's a big deal. 100 pounds is a lot of weight. Start small. Start with 10 pounds or 5 pounds. Break it down to smaller goals. Say if you want to lose 100 pounds in 2 years, break it down by a month or week. Say in 2 years, if I want to lose 100 pounds, that's what, like 5 pounds a month or something like that. I don't know the math. Probably more than that. But yeah, break it down. Say this week, I want to lose 2 pounds. And then by the end of the month, that'll be 8 pounds. And there you go. Break it down to smaller goals. Start small. Don't shoot for the stars. Set realistic, attainable goals. Don't get crazy with it. Next, get a mentor. Get somebody to help you. If we're talking about fitness, hire a personal trainer. Hire an online coach. Shameless plug, hire me. But yeah, get a mentor, because other people, one, they know more about certain topics because they've more than likely done it themselves. And if they hadn't, you probably shouldn't hire that person. And number two, they can see things that you don't see about yourself. They're going to see it from the outside perspective. They're going to see where you're lacking. They're going to know what you need to do, things like that. They can help you and they can motivate you. They can hold you accountable. When you're the day that you don't want to go to the gym, they're going to say, no, you're going to get your butt in the gym and you're going to do it regardless. So hire a mentor. It don't have to be, if it's not fitness, if it's in your career, they have business mentors, all that kind of stuff. So get somebody to help you. Number 8, practice, fail, and start over. So this goes back to learning from your failures, learning from your mistakes. Take messy action and actually do it. And if you fail, this is more than likely going to teach you more than actually succeeding, because you're going to fail and you're going to know next time, hey, I did this last time and it didn't work. So now I should go about it a different way. And maybe this will work. And keep doing that until you figure it out. Start over. Don't give up. Number 9, the next one, know how you'll measure your progress. So for a fitness example, for like if you're doing nutrition, measure your progress. This means track your meals, track your food. Use the app, MyFitnessPal, track your food. This is how you measure your progress. Take measurements of your waist. When you first start and you're trying to lose weight, you're going to lose weight. I mean, you're going to lose inches off your waist. This is another way you can measure your waist. This is measuring progress. Also, your max is like how much weight you're doing in the gym. This is a way you can measure your progress. Or your reps. Say one week you did 10 reps of 135, but the next week you got 12 reps of 135. That's a way you can measure your progress. Number 10, take care of yourself. This kind of goes back to putting yourself first. Take care of yourself first. You need a healthy mind, body and soul. If not, you can't help others. Can't take care of your friends, family, or whatever if you're not healthy yourself. So take care of yourself. Do some self care. Stretch. Drink plenty of fluids. All the little things that you've always heard. Wash your hands, stuff like that. Get your mind clear. Meditate if you have to. Deep breaths, things like that. Number 11, the next one, treat yourself. Treat yourself. This is a good way to kind of help motivate you. If you know you're going to treat yourself at the end, it gives you something to look forward to. Most people think of, like, when fitness, to think of having a cheat meal. Yeah, you can treat yourself with a cheat meal, or you can treat yourself with a gift or something like that, or an off day. I like to treat myself. I like supplements a lot. That's just what I like. I've been on a real big um, pre-workout kick lately. I've been hooked to it for some reason. So say I work out, I don't miss a workout all week or something, I'll buy myself some new pre-workout or something like that. Or buy yourself a new outfit. If you're going to the gym, say if I go to the gym for a whole month, I'm gonna buy myself a new gym outfit. Get you some Gym Shark or Lululemon or whatever y'all wear nowadays. So treat yourself. And then last, not least, you want to forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself. You can't be so hard on yourself because you're not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up sometimes. You're going to slack up and eat that cheat meal or eat that dessert that you weren't supposed to eat. You're going to miss a day of workouts at the gym. That's okay. Make it up if you have to, but forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. I struggle with this a lot too because I absolutely hate when I miss a day at the gym. But it happens. There's some days I just can't go. I get too busy, I got other things going on. And I'm hard on myself because I'm missing the day. So I will literally make it up on the weekend. I hate missing a day. I don't know why. I've kind of created a bad relationship with it, but that's just what I've done. I don't like missing a day. So I gotta quit being so hard on myself about that. I have to work on this with myself. Your fitness journey can teach you a lot of life lessons. It's going to teach you a lot of things about your body. It's going to teach you a lot of things about your mind. It's going to teach you a lot of things about fitness itself, nutrition. It's going to teach you a lot of stuff. So you can kind of you can implement the lessons that you learn in the gym from going and being consistent each and every day. And you can kind of implement these things into your daily life, into your daily routine. And it's just going to help you be kind of better overall. Fitness is good. If you hadn't tried it out, give it a shot. You never know what it may do to you. It may change your life. I don't know, honestly, what I would do if I didn't do fitness the way I did. Like, I would have so much extra time because I wouldn't be in the gym all the time. But I enjoy being at the gym. It don't bother me. I like to get in there and challenge myself, push myself. Kind of, it's healthy for the mind because I like to get better. When you see progress, it kind of pushes you to get better and do more. I like to create that discipline in the gym. It holds me accountable to what I say I'm going to do. Like, if I say I'm going to do something, I need to actually do it. That's kind of what fitness has done for me in my life and what I've learned from fitness. It's been a long ride. This August actually marked 10 years that I've been working out consistently. And it's gonna be a lot more years to come. So I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna keep learning. I enjoy being a student of the game. The one thing about fitness is you'll never learn everything. There's no way. There's so much that goes into it that you can always learn something new each and every day. So that's one of my goals is I try to learn something new, whether it be with workouts, nutrition, like anything like that, diet, exercise. I try to find something new to learn each and every day just to better myself. And that's why I get on here. That's why I get on the podcast. I can teach others. I want y'all, hopefully somebody can take at least one thing. If somebody takes one thing from this podcast today, then it was a success. It was worth my time. That's what I'm doing it for. I hope somebody will learn something from it and implement it in their own life, in their own fitness journey. And hopefully they can get better and improve their health as well. So that's why I do it. But that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed it. I love getting on here and talking to y'all, spreading a little wisdom that I've learned over the years. So yeah, y'all get in the gym, get after it, and trust me, you'll learn more about your life, about yourself than you ever knew. So just try it out. You won't regret it, I promise. You may be a little sore, but you'll get through it, I promise. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night. College football is back. Let's get it. Peace, love, protein. We out.